What's up, guys? Welcome back to one more episode. Final review of the OnePlus 5T. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit a thumbs up throughout the video if you like anything you hear. Like always, I've got the final review of a product that I'm reviewing. I've already done a hands-on unboxing. I've already done a things to consider. This is the final review of the OnePlus 5T. Also, let me know in the comment section below if there's something that I missed, something that you guys think I should have covered. And I'll definitely think of that for the next time I review this phone, because I do plan on doing so between this phone and the Google Pixel 2 XL. So let's get started, guys. So the OnePlus 5T is a very small, in my opinion, upgrade over the OnePlus 5. OnePlus is known for doing things like this. They did it between the 3 and then the 3T. Now they've done it with the 5 and the 5T. If you've had the 5 or if you have the 5, I don't know if this is a worthy upgrade for you. If you don't have the 5 or you're coming from a much older device, maybe. Depends on the device you have. I do want to say that I have enjoyed using this phone. I did have the OnePlus 5. And to me, the biggest difference, the biggest reason to upgrade between the 5 and to the 5T is the fact that you're getting the option of 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now, you don't have expandable storage, so that's not something that OnePlus is doing. However, if you go with the, like my version here, the 6 gigs, you're going to get on the lesser end of the internal storage. If you go with the 8 gigs, you're going to get the higher end. And I think the difference between the two is $50 US. So really it's a no-brainer to go with the upper end. I just go with the lower end. To me, it's indifferent. I use the cloud for everything. Other than that, we've got some tweaks to the camera, and we've got the fingerprint scanner on the back. So originally it was in the front and the bezels were much bigger, but because the new trend for 2017 and 18, and I'm assuming it's going to continue, is how small can we make these front-facing bezels, and what can we do with the fingerprint location? So Apple, they did the front-facing Face ID is what they call it. They removed the home button. OnePlus 5T has what they call Face Unlock, same thing, their version of it. I'm going to say that it's not as good as Apple in terms of every lighting condition and probably in terms of accuracy and reliability. Apple just has a lot more sensors on their iPhone X to really make Face ID, I guess, something you can trust in terms of unlocking your phone. Now, with that being said, the OnePlus 5T has an incredibly fast face unlock. Let me see if I can get this in camera here. Phone's turned off. I'm going to give it the old double tap. I'm going to look around the camera, and it's gone. See how fast that is? So the only times that that's going to be an issue is if you're in a darker place, in a place with not adequate lighting. Maybe if you scanned your face with glasses and you took off your glasses, it's going to be an issue, or vice versa. But other than that, in normal day-to-day use, as long as you're not outside at night, as long as you're not inside in bed laying around at night, Face Unlock is reliable, and it's so much faster than Face ID on the iPhone X. So we've got, like I said, fingerprint scanner in the back. We've got Face Unlock, which OnePlus is going to bring, or I think already brought, to their older versions, the 3 and the 3T. We've got smaller bezels. We've got a bigger screen. This screen right here is, I believe, close to 6 inches. Now, you still only have one bottom-facing speaker. It's not like they went ahead and made it any better or put them on the top like some other guys do, Google Pixel 2, etc., or even Apple. Apple's got one at the bottom and it's got one at the top. So you still only got one bottom-facing speaker, but you have a very nice, very gorgeous, rich screen. You have incredible battery life with this phone. The battery life on this phone, other than my Pixel 2 XL, is the best phone I've had in terms of battery life. Maybe the Huawei Mate 9 can compete with it. The Mate 8 certainly was great in battery life. You still have dash charging. That's typical OnePlus. Incredible, super fast way to charge your phone. You still have a phone with incredible top-end specs. The Snapdragon 835 that we expect. Like I said, 6 or 8 gigs of RAM. those are things that you're going to get with OnePlus. You're not going to get all the bells and whistles in terms of like a wow, in terms of hardware experience like you're going to get with the Note series or Samsung phones in general, maybe the iPhone X, maybe, you know, LG V30, maybe even the Pixel 2 XL with their double shade glass and ceramic back, whatever they do for them, for their phone, I should say. But with the OnePlus series of phones, it's always been about how much bang for your buck can you get. And the OnePlus 5T, in my opinion, it's hard to recommend because the OnePlus 5 is just fine. So it's really, are you right in between that time frame where you know you want to upgrade your phone, then you can go and get the OnePlus 5T. But if your phone already has an 835 and all that in terms of specs, you don't need the OnePlus 5T. I mean, there are better phones out there for camera, both photos and video. The photos on this phone are good. They're not great. They're serviceable. They're beyond serviceable. I should say that. Serviceable would be like the Essential phone or the Razr phone. This takes pretty good pictures. Again, not as good as my iPhone X or at all close to the Google Pixel 2 XL, but again, you're saving a lot more money getting the OnePlus. So if you're someone who wants to get the most bang for your buck, then this is the kind of phone that you want to get. And then I can highly recommend the OnePlus 5T for you. It does not have water resistance like the new phones have these days. Now, there are tons of videos on YouTube showing people dunking them and giving it the old splash test, this, that, and the other. Take that with a grain of salt, guys, because I'm not the one that's going to do it. If they don't say I can do it, then I'm not going to do it. Just because they do say it's resistant doesn't mean it's always going to be, but I'm definitely not going to feel comfortable putting this in water without that official resistance. So it's kind of surprising that OnePlus has decided not to incorporate that. Speaker volume on this is fine. Their interface is fine. Oxygen OS, they get fast updates. It's basically stock Android with a couple tweaks. I don't need to go all over that, but like just the 3-finger swipe down to take a screenshot and things like that is fantastic. Fingerprint scanner in the back is, I think, the best place to put your fingerprints scanner or sensor, whatever you want to call it. It's super fast, super reliable. Like you guys can see here, yeah, back to the camera, dual lens setup. So serviceable, definitely serviceable. Another thing that I love about OnePlus, man, and I can't stress this enough, I love it when OEMs sell you a phone and give you the basics to get started. Even though this is a really basic, cheap case, I have not gotten another case since I've had this phone. I haven't had to go spend that additional $5 to $10 on Amazon. I haven't had to go spend another $5 to $15 for a screen protector because it comes with one installed. If you don't like it, peel it off. I love that. Those are little things that mean so much to me, and I think I'm not the only consumer out there that feels the same way. So that's it, guys. Final review on the OnePlus 5T. I can recommend it. Again, it depends on what you're going for. If you want top of the line hardware and software experience, if you want the best specs, this, that, and the other, this is not going to be the phone for you. But if you want the best bang for your buck, then this definitely has to be the top phone out there. I don't know what other phone can compete with it. Maybe the Essential phone, because the price has dropped down. That phone has really nice hardware. Maybe the Google Pixel, but again, that phone is more expensive. So you kind of have to figure out where you want to go with your money. Let me know in the comment section below. Again, what you think about the OnePlus 5T. Do you have it? Are you considering it? Did you pass it up? If so, what did you get? What will you get? And like always, guys, stay geeky. I will be doing a final review on the iPhone X shortly, a long overdue final review, and I'm going to be doing a comparison between this and the Google Pixel 2 XL. So, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace and salute. Adios.